Take this industry. Industry.
Muted.
Industry they belong. Classifying the customers based.
Muted.
Belongs to like example, there is a product which is machinery. My client manufacture the machineries. Now this machineries will be purchased by all industries, cement industry, steel industry, pharma industry, textile industry, like that. So if your customers belongs to different industries, then we divide the customers based on the industry they belong. So that is the purpose of this. In our case, we don't require this field because our customers are just dealers, distributors, like that. Our customers are not industrial customers. Good. So industry, classifying the customers based on the industry they belong. Take the notes. Classifying the customers based on the industry they belong. Classifying the customers based on the industry they belong. Classifying the customers based on the industry they belong. Make a note. Purpose of industry is purpose of industry is one is discounts. First one discounts. Second one First one discount, second one reporting or analysis. One is discounts, second one reporting or analysis. See here, industry. Now here some customers belong to cement industry, some customers belongs to steel industry, some customers belongs to pharma industry. So we have total my client example. Out of that, 150 customers belongs to cement industry, 100 customers belongs to steel industry, 200 customers belongs to pharma industry, and 50 customers belongs to uh, textile industry, and 100 customers belongs to automobile industry, total 600, like that. So this is industry, classifying the customers based on the industry they belong. And the purpose of industry is first one discount, second one reporting or analysis. Discounts, reporting or analysis. Okay. Next, take this industry code one. Uh, we'll define this same path is same to define this. I'll show you the mechanism. Path to define industry. In our project, we don't use this, but take the path. Path to define industry. Path to define industry.
Sir, this thing is happening to us also every time, sir. When we didn't do any kind of lag and all, it is coming the same and it is going out back every time.
That is network issue. Check your network issue. I have network issue today. If you have network issue, then you will have this issue, no problem. Every time you need to log in after every 1 minute. Okay. So that is network problem. Okay. Industry, take the path, SPRO, SPRO, sales and distribution, master data, SPRO, sales and distribution, master data, business partners, customers, business partners, customers, marketing, marketing, define industry sector for customers, define industry sector for customers, define industry sector for customers, define industry sector for customers. Go to new entries, you can define like this, it is 4 digit Q001, cement industry, something like that. You can define. Yes, yes. Next, save it like we can define like this industry. Next, take this industry code 1. Industry code 1. Make it on. It's a subclassification of industry. Industry code 1. It's a subclassification of industry. Industry code 1. It's a subclassification of industry.
Sir, your voice is very low, sir.
It's a subclassification of industry. It's a subclassification of industry. See here, Excel. So pharma 150, customers. Out of that we can subclassify top 10 customers, medium customers in cement industry. 150 customers. Out of that pharma, uh, pharma out of 200 we can subclassify top 10, medium, low customers, like that. So in steel also you can subclassify. So if you want to subclassify, okay. Next,
Sir, SD consultant only create for industry?
yes, yes. So whatever we are discussing, all this SD is responsible. So industry code 1, it's a subclassification of industry. Next, take this, regional market. Regional market. Regional market. Regional market.
Sir, classification will do depending on the turnover, sir.
Yes, yes. Regional market. Make a note. Classifying the customer's location into A class, classifying the customer's location into A class,
Fine.
classifying the customer's location into A class, customer location into A class market, B class market, and C class market. Classifying the customer location into A class market, B class market, and C class market. classifying the customer location into A class market, B class market, and C class market. Classifying the customer location into A class market, B class market, and C class market. Make a note. Regional market is a manual field. Regional market is a manual field. Which user has to enter manually. Regional market is a manual field. Which user has to enter manually. Either A, which user has to enter manually, either A or B, either A or B or C. Regional market is a manual field which user has to enter manually either A or B or C. So they'll enter manually either A or B or C. So regional market, classifying the customer's location into A class market, B class market, and C class market. See here, companies, they will divide the cities into three markets, A class market. Suppose if you take Hyderabad city, they will divide into three markets. As per our client is pharma, as per pharma business, where the sale will be more. So that locations they will treat it as A class market. Where the sale will be normal, that locations B class market they will mention. And where the sale will be less, so that market they will treat it as C class market like that. So example for our understanding, if our client is cement industry, cement company, if our client is cement company, example, then Hyderabad cities they will divide into three markets, A class, B class, C class. Now A class market means where the constructions will be more in Hyderabad city, present where the constructions will be more. That area, that location, they will treat it as A class market. Gachibowli, example, if you are aware of Hyderabad, Gachibowli, Kokapet, like that, where the sale will, where the cement sale will be more, where the constructions will be more. So that market they will treat it as A class market, like that. And it's a manual field. User has to enter manually either A or B or C. Okay, next, take this annual sales. Annual sales. Here we maintain annual sales, this field. Here we maintain last year sales of the customer. Here we maintain last year sales of the customer. Here we maintain last year sales of the customer. Here we maintain last year sales of the customer. For reporting purpose. Here we maintain last year sales of the customer for reporting purpose. Here we maintain last year sales of the customer for reporting purpose.